there's only one place that matters, and that's first. I need to win. I need to stay up there. I need to catch good ones. It's going to take big fish here. We all know that. We're in Texas. It's going to be a challenge.
Oh my goodness. Stay on there, fish. Yes! It's that one I shook off, Milesy. Ain't nothing like that, son. When it just gets tight and you're like, yeah.
Alright, so here at Media Day, we're about to take the stage walk through, kind of see what we're going to be up against. It's a brand new stadium here. It's going to be a pretty cool experience.
This ramp to be steeper than it looks right now when you're going to walk up it. You know, I look at some of you guys. Some of you have literally been in front of 2 crowds, and we're going to throw you into the Thunderdome here. But man, just be yourself, have fun, be real on this stage, and everybody will eat it up as they always do. You know, being real is always the right approach.
Where are we? Oh yeah, we're in Fort Worth, Texas, here at the 2021 Bassmaster Classic. It's we all strive to be standing here. Hey, Stetson.
This would probably be the only time he would ever let me in his boat. So.
Oh, but maybe.
All right, we just finished up Media Day here at the Classic. It's always an interesting day to kind of get to visit with everybody from the media outlets in the industry and kind of feel everybody in on what's going on with the lake and what to expect in this tournament, and just so they can give you guys the best information possible on all their outlets. So pretty cool day, but got a little work left to do before we have an early morning tomorrow to start the 51st Bassmaster Classic here at Lake Ray Roberts. So let's get it on. It's early, man.
It is day one, morning one here at the Bassmaster Classic. We are with our boy Stetson. Stetson, we hope you go out there and catch one that look like me. Just a big old dodo thing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Go dump in, get your morning started. Good luck, brother.
Thank you, appreciate it. All right, this is it, guys. Day one of the Bassmaster Classic. It's an exciting week. It's a big week. It means a lot to every one of us that's qualified. It means a lot to the sport, to the industry. Want to represent well this week. It's one of those tournaments that there's only one place that matters, and that's first. And that's the challenge with the style of fishing that I like to do. I'm a limit guy, stay comfortable all day, try to get a few fish. But here, it's all about winning. I'm gonna fish for big fish. I'm gonna not try to sway too far from what I know will get some bites, because I need to win. I need to stay up there. I need to catch good ones. It's going to take big fish here. We all know that. We're in Texas, Lake Ray Roberts. It's going to be a challenge. I know that I've said that all year long, and every tournament has been a challenge. The lake's up. We've got probably 4 feet extra of water. It's June. Fish don't seem to be wanting to be where they normally are this time of year in most lakes, so especially in the south. So we've got to make the adjustments, make sure that we stay in the hunt, do all we can to maintain a good position, and give ourselves a shot at the end of this deal. So let's get the Classic started.
Ain't nothing like that, son. When it just gets tight and you're like, yeah. I just think it's 50-50 on throwing back in those places. You got a 50-50 chance of it being a garb versus a bass, but they are bass in there too.
You know what the heck you're doing. It's just a bass and a buzzbait.
Oh my goodness. Stay on there, fish. Stay on there, fish. Stay on there, fish.
Stay on there, fish. Stay on there, fish. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Let's put that one in at 4 even. Yes! I know. I could feel him pulling though. I was like, oh, he's still there. That's that one I shook off, Milesy. That's why you cover your hook in practice.
Slow but fast, fast but slow. You know what I'm saying? I know, I can't though, because you got to cover water, because there's not big ones sitting on every place.
That was a gar. Yeah. Can't contain myself and them big gar come up there behind it. They get up there ready. Just to see. Put him in at 2-4. Dude, I'm using a new Gamakatsu hook. It is bad news. It's Aaron Martin's G Finesse, but it's called a heavy power or something. Really? It's a little stiffer.
I love those.
Dude. I don't think that'll help. Huh?
So maybe that's what you need to do.
Yeah, maybe. Gotta get some hands on it. Right.
You got your 2 biggest that you're gonna take with you. We'll weigh the big one.
All right, well, we got our fish weighed. We made it back, hour-and-a-half drive down to back to the boat yard. We're sitting in the boat getting ready to head into the arena to weigh in. 2
hours.
Well, maybe 2-hour drive, long drive. Getting ready to head in to weigh our fish or make it official on the scales. So today was a tough day. Got some ground to make up, no doubt. Just wasn't able to make the right adjustments. I know what I'm doing is a good way to catch a good bag. It's just a matter of getting in the right area at the right time. I think a lot of it's timing. I didn't really think about that at the beginning, but I think that's a lot of it's the timing.
Uh-oh, we moved. Look, sit back with us in the morning.
Woo! All right, thank you.
Our title sponsor here this week, Happy Sports and Outdoors. Bringing us 5 fish. He's in the 14th place. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Nitro Mercury Pro, Stetson Blaylock. Sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors, which just happens to be the title sponsor of the Bassmaster Classic. Does that look over for you?
Absolutely not. Everybody knows how great a company they are, and they treat me just like they treat their customers. And I'm just super proud to be able to represent them and all my sponsors, man. It wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here, but a huge thanks to Academy. I tell you what, today was special. I started off quick, but I just kept my Motor Guide Pro Tour in the water, just hustling as fast as I could go. I knew the early bite would be key, and it sure was. I caught that big one. I actually shook that fish off in practice, so I gotta go find some new ones because I think I'm out.
How do you stay consistent on a body of water that really is famous for being inconsistent?
Well, I think the biggest key here is making the adjustments with the fish because, you know, I fish shallow most of the day, but the water's warming up quick. It's starting to drop just a little bit. So a lot of things are going to change. I know that I've got a lot to make up for sure, but you know, Ray Roberts has got the big ones in it, and that's the biggest thing. I saw some big fish this week. I'm going to definitely change some things up tomorrow because after all, we're here to win, and I know I'm not in position with this stringer that I caught today. Make some changes and see if I can't catch 20 or so. Got to the launch ramp, done a few interviews, but we have a massive storm front coming on us right now. It could get ugly. You know, hopefully everything will stay just thunderstorm and rain and lightning and that whole deal. Everybody will be safe, but it's a big one and it's coming. So they've told us to stay put, not to launch our boats yet. You know, we can't control, you know, the weather. That's one variable that none of us have any say on. So we're gonna lay low, try to stay dry, and be ready to go when they give us the go-ahead. So. Well, the weather's still jacked up. It seems like it's never ever going to get normal again, ever. But looks like we're getting ready to launch. There's several already launching. I mean, I'm just looking out at the lake, and it's going to be another brutal, windy day. We have to make the right adjustments today. We can't. I mean, what we're doing is working, but we just have to make the correct adjustments and make sure we're in the right areas because the day's going to go by super quick today. So, I don't know. Just got to keep an open mind and make sure that we try to get some bites. 3 o'clock today, so we do get 45 minutes longer to fish, but we lost a while, so we're gonna have to make it happen, that's for sure.
Off the water just a little while, but as soon as we get all our boats in position, we will do our invocation, our anthem, and get them going as soon as possible.
Seriously? Golly. Let's see if I can get that back. Let's do all that. Do all that right now, and then we're gonna keep moving. Got to. I mean, you can't put a puzzle together with no pieces. I mean, I know it did, but I mean, they're still gonna catch some. It ain't gonna take a lot, but they're gonna catch some. Saw that one.
Dude, I know that one was hard.
Miles, won't you be quiet? I can hear you breathing.
6.5 hours later.
I actually forgot what we're doing here. What are we doing here again?
I think this is the Bassmaster Classic.
Oh yeah.
To catch bass.
Yeah, that's right. See, I didn't know that.
Eventually.
Little one. No. No. The frustrating part is I know 80 to 85% of the field caught every bass they caught out of a bush. Every one. So I know that it's going to be the same today. Guys aren't just going to go out and start throwing out in 20 foot of water just for their health. And they're going to catch a limit doing this right here. Miles, I'll get this figured out before New York. Promise. Take a couple weeks off, get all this junk out of the boat and start over fresh. Mind right, be ready to go.
13 ounces yesterday, no fish here today. Bob would say it's still a victory in the agony of angling, but man, if you're gonna zero, there is no better place to zero than the Bassmaster Classic. Let them hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
The good news is, I'm not defined by this tournament. I'm defined by who I am in Jesus Christ. And that's what matters to me. And I also want to say a special thank you to all my family and friends that are here, all you fans. This place has been unreal. Wish I could go. We rolling? All right. My classic run is officially over. If you followed along on Bass Track today, you noticed that I had no activity out beside my name most of the day, and it was accurate this time. There's not really much to say about what I did wrong or what I did right. I feel like missing the first 2 hours of the tournament due to the storm that came through was probably what killed me as far as being able to catch weight, but I thought I could, you know, make up some ground just by fishing around all day, hustling. And I just never did get any bites. I had one that I think might have been a keeper come off in a bush, but it was just a keeper. I mean, I'm still clueless to the sense of I missed the deal. I say that, I mean, guys caught them in the bushes. I mean, I know I talked to several guys that are flipping bushes, and it's just disappointing to know that fishing's tough. These are easy ones to win, but I just didn't put it together. And it's, you know, what's weird though about this tournament is most classics are in March when the year starts. This one being in June. We still have 2 tournaments left for this year to finish out to qualify for next year's classic. So I have to put this tournament behind me and just kind of use it as a learning experience of, you know, being around the right fish, but not being able to get the bites that I need to put myself in contention. It's disappointing, but we got to get ready for New York. We got 2 more tournaments up there next month. We got about 3 weeks off, so I'm going to regroup, get the boat emptied out, get all my northern stuff, smallmouth stuff, grass stuff, get all that stuff put in the boat, be ready to go, be mentally back on top of the game. So when we get there, we're ready to finish out the year strong and do the job that we need to do. But Fort Worth, Texas, Lake Ray Roberts, you kicked my butt this week.